We are in April 2025, and Canva has dropped a heap of updates to their pretty huge platform. I think Adobe's probably getting pretty nervous with what they're kind of rolling out. There's some stuff I like about Canva, there's some stuff that I'm not a huge fan of. It just depends on what you're trying to do. If you're a small business owner, Canva is fantastic because it incorporates all the features that you'd expect in a digital marketing suite without the massive price tag. So obviously there's a free kind of version as well. So I've turned on the brand new features that Canva have, and I want to kind of put it through its paces with a reel that I need to put together. Okay, so we're going to head over to the desktop and we're going to see what happens, see how it works. So I'm logged into the layout. It's not that different than what we expect, but let's see what we have. So at the very top here, we've got templates, we've got Canva AI, which is kind of their new whiz-bang software that they've got. So let's see what we can do with it. So I've got in here, if I untick these, we're on Canva AI. We can kind of just start talking to it. We can upload some images, add some media there if we need it already. And there's a couple of options here at the bottom as well. So as is the case with Canva, it's kind of given you enough to be able to get started. And, you know, people that are really creative, they can come up with some really cool stuff in Canva. Kind of push it to its limits. But we'll see what we can do. So let's go design for me. Let's just see how this works. We're going to go to, I guess, social media. And it's giving us a couple of examples what we can do with social media. There's a format option here. I would have wanted, I guess, some video stuff in here. Instagram stories, not really video. What if we go out of there? The other options are not really there. So what we're going to say is I need a Instagram reel video for Sun State Design. This is a customer that I'm working with for Sun State Design to showcase what makes them a good fit for a patio addition to your home. All right, let's just see what it does. All right, so I'm just going to hit submit. Now, this has only just come out. We've only just turned it on, and it's probably getting smashed at the moment with lots of people trying stuff out. So we'll see what it's doing. It's kind of similar to the ChatGPT type layout. That kind of chat back and forth. There's also audio, so you can kind of speak to it as well. All right. So let's see what they've done. So you can obviously keep kind of talking back to it to see what else it can do. I mean, these are okay. Let's say we go there. Okay, if we click on it, we can see a larger version. This kind of just looks like a typical Canva type thing, though. You know, it's not really blowing my socks off, to be honest. Early days. And if I had no idea what I was doing, no comment please, then I would probably go, it's not bad. You know, let's say we'll just go with it with pictures of patio furniture. Let's see. Okay, so now it's all of a sudden changed. It's kind of changed the aspect ratio. Now I've got square images. Now I've got some Pixar imagery. Interesting. Now I've set up a brand guide in here with logos and colors. It kind of isn't really bringing any of that through. So it looks like it is getting us a bit of a head start into something or other. If we go back here, let's go with this one. Okay, so this is pretty standard stuff. If we go use Canva editor, let's see where it throws us. Okay. So I don't really know where I am now. I'm in the design layout. I asked for a reel. It didn't kind of bring me over to the reels layout, like the default layout. If we go new at the bottom, there's new video. Instagram reel. Okay. But I'm not entirely sure what that did. Okay, so it has got the reel happening. Let me get our duration. There we go. There's our line. Okay. All right. I take it back. Canva. That makes sense. So we're bringing that on. It's not the most enticing layout. Not that exciting. I don't know. If let's say, okay, let's try another way. All right, if we go back, I'm going to go File, Create New Design. No. We get AI. I don't know where to go from here. If I go back to home, there's my create. Okay. All right. If I go create there, and then I'm kind of given the same, something I've seen in the past, similar to what I've seen in the past. What about if we go docs and we go there into a blank doc, and I'll say I don't really use docs. Okay, over 5 words. All right, so if we go give me some script ideas for a 30-second Facebook reel for Sun State design. So that's kind of how I would normally handle. I'd jump over to ChatGPT or Claude for this type of work. So I guess if you can then make this work with another document below it that has the reel, that might be okay. Let's just insert that. Okay, so we've got a scene, we've got transform your space, design your dream, colors of life. I don't know what any of that means. All right, so this looks different to what we had before. For kind of what they showed on, well, from what I can see, from what they showed on the demo today. Transform into Real video, presentation outline. Okay, marketing video script. All right. I don't know what this is going to do. We'll see. I think Canva's going to get smashed with this stuff. Like their servers are just going to melt. From what I've seen with Canva and kind of what the AI stuff is. So there we go. There's another doc here, right? I think I'm in the wrong spot, honestly. If we go back to if we go back to create new design, so that kind of just takes us back to where we were before. Okay, I've got some thoughts. I think we'll go with my thoughts that I have about Canva and their updates. So this is still early access. They haven't officially rolled this out yet, so I'm sure they're going to get some feedback. I'm finding Canva is getting to a point now where there are so many things it can do that I think a lot of people are just going to revert to what they know. So they're going to do the basic stuff. I think if you're a budding graphic designer, maybe there's a use case for this type of thing. But I almost suspect you've already got something in place. You already kind of, you're going to hit that that wall with the Canva stuff that all graphic designers hit. All right, so it's kind of a way to get their toes wet. And look, for a small business owner, this is great. I think it's great. I think it's convoluted. It's getting very menu-y. Like there's lots of things in here now. And you kind of get started with something and then you go, okay, well, I've got this now. I don't know where to go from here. It'd be interesting. It'd be once it's actually out to public and they've made some tweaks and things for it. It'll be interesting to see how it kind of works then, even with that test we've done now. So stay tuned. Small business owners, don't worry. I think it's going to evolve into something pretty cool. But I think if you are, into the medium or advanced, definitely advanced graphic designer, and you do kind of digital marketing, etc., you're going to hit the wall like you would have already hit the wall before. So look, it's interesting. I think it's good that they're pushing. They're making Adobe work for your money, and Adobe's got their own Adobe Express competitor as well at the moment. So we will see how this plays out. I think that the concern is that there's lots and lots of things it can do. So if you can, like what we had in like Microsoft Word, you can do a million different things, but at the end of the day, people are probably still going to use the main things that they know and understand and that are easy to use, and you don't need a PhD to work this stuff out. I think if you are advanced, you're going to graduate from Canva pretty quickly. That's my 2 cents. We'll see what happens. We'll see you in the next one.